Hello everybody, this is Ranger79. Gonna make a quick tutorial on how to edit DCS A Charlie skins using a couple of different software packages. I'll put some links down in the description, but you will need a program called DXT BMP, and your editing software using Adobe Photoshop 3.0 I think, or C3S I believe. So what we're going to do is first off we're going to download the actual program, and I'll put the link, like I said, down in the description, the DXT BMP program. But we need to first go to where the files is located to extract the information and the data. So what you're going to do is you're going to navigate to your wherever your game files are held. Eagle Dynamics DCS A Charlie, and then you're going to go to Bizarre, World, Textures, and then you see the files. These are all the files that you could edit if you really wanted to get crazy. We're just going to edit the A10 zip file, so we're going to copy that, and we're going to paste it somewhere where we can find it. For now, I'm just going to do the desktop. You might want to get a special place on your hard drive somewhere, a folder where you can find it. Next, we're going to extract all the files out of there. You can see it's extracting. Alrighty, so if we open this folder, we're going to see a bunch of .dds files. These are the files that we need the DXT BMP program to open. So, and if you notice, this right here is the 23rd print, and there's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. These all have to be edited if you want your skin to be the same color or same pattern. But first off, let's just edit one of the skins. So let's edit one of the A. A is the main skin. So first off, we're gonna open up our DXT program. Go to File, Open, then navigate back to where your folder, the textures, was at. Mine was on the desktop, so I'll go back in here. And as you notice, there's no file because right now it's under extended bitmap. We have to go over here in the drop-down box and go to DDS texture. And that texture will show up. All right, so now we have 23rd H. It's the A file, so I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna open it up. And there we got it. That is the DDS file. So to be able to edit it, we have to take it to a different format. So we're going to put it into a bitmap format. So we're going to go to File, Save As, and 24-bit BMP image. Now I'm going to save this to my desktop again, and save. As you can see, it's right there. I can close this now. Now this file is 12 megabytes. It's a, I think, 2048 by 2048 file. It's pretty big. I suggest if you're using these files when you're editing, make sure you save constantly, because it does tend to crash Adobe quite often. I'm going to open this with Adobe Photoshop CS3. Alright, the first thing I like to do is this little lock here. I'm going to duplicate layer by right clicking and delete the lock layer. Alright, let's zoom in a little bit. Zoom, zoom. I don't use no fancy schmancy shortcut keys. I use the old school mouse. Alright, so let's say we want to add, want to make a different color, the actual background, or you want to add something to it. What you need to do first is, let me zoom out again a little bit. I like to make a duplicate copy just in case I screw up, and I can go back. I'll name this Contrast. Let's say you want to make it a little bit darker. So what I'm going to do is, this is my active layer. Go to Image, Adjustments, selective color, and let's see the blacks, blues, greens. I'm gonna go to green, and we're gonna start messing around a little bit. Didn't turn too much, so it wasn't too bad. So the green's a little bit darker. Let's go back to selective color. Let's go to blacks. As you can see, it really does make it a lot darker. Alright, let's just alright, so if you go back, that's what it was original, that's what you have now. So it's a little bit contrast. Alright, so let's say you want to add a camouflage. Okay, a couple ways to do it. You can get the original .psd files from, I'll try to put a link down in the description, from digital combat similars files page, or you can just go through here and take some of these highlights out and make layers out of them. But basically what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you how to quickly and easily add a digital skin without doing too much crazy stuff. Okay, this is a simple, easy way, not as much details as I usually do, but just to help you out a little bit. I already have a couple skins. I got a lot of skins actually that are already pre-done, so let me go navigate to those. Actually, go to pictures. Alright, let's say, oh, here's one. Alright, this is a kind of weak skin, but I'm going to go ahead and use it, for example. Alright, first off, let's crop it a little bit. Oh, looks like it's crap still. Alright. Now we have this. I'm going to create a folder called Digital Skins. Alright, I'm going to drag this on top of my picture here. As you notice, you can't really see anything. It's just taking complete control of this entire picture. What we're going to do is we're going to go over here and lower the opacity a little bit. Let's see here, 70, 50, okay. Alright, or, so we have that. I'm going to duplicate it a couple times. Alright. Alright, as you see, it's still kind of hard to see anything. So what I'm going to do now is, since they're all 69, I'm going to go here. Matter of fact, I'm going to make another folder. Green skin. Put all these in my folder. And then I'm going to make this overlay. As you noticed, it kind of changes the whole complexity of what it looks like. If I leave the contrast on and go back here, duplicate layer, duplicate layer, duplicate layer. You can do that all the way down. Okay. You can also mess around with this and go hard light, hard mix, which looks like crap, but pretty much I use the overlay button usually. That works pretty good. And let's go zoom in a little bit. Alrighty. And this is how it looks without it and with it. Contrast on, contrast off. Alright, let me just do a couple more blocks. Duplicate layer. And you see, it's going basically, it's not even going over the, really going over the mouth or the eye, which is pretty cool. Its overlay feature is really good. Also, you gotta be careful. You gotta make sure the contrast or your background is not above your skins. If you put it above your skin, you can't see anything because this layer is now under your contrast. This is back down, and there we go. So let me a couple more patches. Sorry if I sound tired and a little off. It's pretty late and I'm pretty tired. Got my ass whooped tonight in DCS. I may be able to mod okay skins, but my gameplay is pretty sucky. So bear with me. Alright, so I'm gonna finish this layer off here. Like so. And alright, so right now we have a pretty good skin. See some of the fine details. Now, if you want to actually take something you don't want to mess with at all, you want to keep its original state, you can always highlight it. Let's see here. Let's say I want this eyeball completely not involved. I can right click on that and then layer via copy. And then now it's a layer eyeball. And I'm making a folder called layers. Boom. That's just if you want to make certain things, you don't want anything color messing with it, you want to keep it original state. That's how you do layers, and that takes some time. If you get like I said, the original .psd files for the A10, it helps a lot with that. There's many layers already done for you. Alright, so now I'm going to save this. First I'm going to save it as a .psd file so I can go back and edit it when I want to. So let's save as, I'm going to put green A as the name. Now I save it to my desktop. This is not, I don't recommend this. This is for this demonstration. PSD file, saved. Now I'm going to file. Now this is the important part. To go back to your DXT BMP program, you have to save it to a certain format to be able to open it. You're going to save as BMP. I don't like the copy stuff. Don't copy it out of there. And when you save it, it's going to ask you BMP options. 24, advanced modes, 24-bit, Romeo 8, Golf 8, Bravo 8. And okay. So now we have this done. And exit out. Do you want to save? No. Alright. So now I have a green A. I open up DXT BMP again. Now I'm going to basically convert it back to a .dds file. Open. And extended BMP, or sorry, bitmap. My green alpha or green A. And there she is. Alrighty, I'm going to save as, this is very important, DDS texture. And I can put it back down in my desktop again. Make sure you save as type DDS Delta Delta Sierra DXT5 Delta X-Ray Tango 5. Save it, and it's saving now. Alright, now we have our DDS file that we created, our BMP that we created, our .psd, and our original file from the A10 folder. So it's kind of a lot of work, but it's worth it. Now we have a layer. Now how we're going to use this and how we're going to edit this is pretty simple. Go back to your A10 folder and go to Bazaar. First thing you're going to do is you're going to go to libraries, how you want to say it. Navigate to the A10 Charlie folder, and then it's a you want to make a folder. Copy one of these folders Just paste it inside here, and you're gonna rename it. Let's just rename it 23rd test skin. All right. So we have that. You're gonna open this up, and I recommend you getting Notepad++ to edit this file. It's a Louis file, and as you can see here, there we go. You see how I was talking about how you have the A, B, C, D, and so on. Well, we're gonna put this file in a certain location where it's gonna pull it up. So I rename this Green A, and boom, we're done. Save, and we're done for now. Alright, I'm going to go back, and this is back to our, let me go all the way back, Bazaar, test textures. This is where you have all your test textures, and you can see I have a lot of different skins I've been working on. You're going to take this, and I already have a green, DDS, but I'm going to overwrite this for this tutorial. And boom, I'm done with that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to launch DCS and see how it looks. And I'll show you that right now. Alright. First off, let me turn off this music. It's pissing me off. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, now we're going to go to, just going to create a quick mission, or a quick plane here. Alright, start on runway. Alright, you're going to go to your loadout or payload screen, and we're going to go to paint scheme, and it was 23rd test skin. Click on that. We got that. We're going to save this. We're going to display this mission without saving it. Alright. Alright, now we're back. So that's a quick, down dirty tutorial of it's very, very basic. There's a lot of other things you can do, add different designs, graphics, that kind of thing. Just real quick, let me show you. I got time here. Some other test skins, like for example, I just finished the green test skin today. And where's that at? That should be. This is all I did for one skin. Just show you an example of how I do mine usually. Alright, I usually have different folders for each part when I do. For this mission alone, I actually cut out a lot of detail. I took out all these other areas and layered them. So I have probably about 100 different layers alone for this one alpha skin. So guys talking about how it looks crappy. I mean, it's a lot of work. So kind of take it personal sometimes, but you don't really need to. It's just a game. Alright, so see how it looks without the skin, with the skin. Teeth, no teeth. Layers, no layers. Name, no name. And what I usually do to make the name, just different graphics, different techniques. Good thing I do is I use folders, and you get these folders here by creating a new group. And so I use them groups and put your different areas, and then you can turn them off, turn them on real quickly, or modify them the way you want to modify them. For example, I want to make this screen. Should I change the whole file? So this is my. You do want to keep. Whoops. You do want to keep your .psd files. That's what this one is. Oops. And that's basically it. So I know there'll be some questions. Just give me a PM or leave your questions down in the forum. Thanks.